What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another episode of the Positivity Hour. And today's episode is we all don't know what true work looks like, and I say that including myself, obviously, but also just trying to talk about this world at large, and really just make sure that we are communicating with one another, and then most importantly, actually understanding what's going on in life, and then working on solutions, or working out, or working for greatness, or just because you want to, or whatever, what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about this as I'm, meeting with, new entrepreneurs, young black millionaires or whatever, or just people like, maybe you, I don't know who's watching this, white, black, Indian, South African, whoever you are, I've talked with almost everybody on this planet, or every person coming from someone who knows someone from this planet. And it's something we often all forget, is like what true work looks like, what grinding looks like, what going above and beyond and making sure the job gets done at the end of the day looks like. And I say all that to say that when you don't do these things, a few things happen. But we'll get into that right after we start talking about how this last week has been. Okay, I need this to be a pretty short episode. Let me actually center the camera back on myself. I just finally fixed the setup, the lighting is way more consistent. I'm trying the backlight there some more. I'm gonna try it in a different spot next time, but I think it's just casting cool blue shadows now in the back, so look alive for that. But I don't know, I'm working on so many projects. I'm struggling to keep up with the Instagram DMs. I need a manager. I'm not hiring, but I definitely need one of those. It's a challenge to. It's crazy because I'm not even like flooded like that, but it's just like I'm so focused on the creative side of Darshaun Smith Productions, i.e. this, or the projects, or learning more about how to do my craft better so I can make more money, or what have you. That it's just like sometimes like. I forget to work on getting people to actually come in and pay me. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why we're going to talk about the topic in today's episode. And it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, objectively speaking, you know how to work enough to, stay alive. You know how to work enough to, make it to the next day and with some food on the table, with some clothes on your back, with a place to stay potentially, especially if you're watching this. You know what I'm saying? If that's not your reality, then I don't think you would even have the free time or what have you to, watch a podcast or listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Heart Radio Podcast, Pandora. I don't know. My podcast is everywhere. So tell your friends, okay? Right now, something crazy that I was looking at my analytics for is Pandora. Shout out to all the people who listen to me on Pandora, because that's the largest streaming platform right now for my podcast outside of YouTube. So dang, that's tough. But yeah, that's all I got. Like, I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to talk about in today's episode the concept of work, and like what you need to actually do to, do that. All that being said, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We all don't know what true work looks like. We all have an idea in our head, because we've seen like a Deion Sanders, or we've seen a Bill Gates, or we've seen a Elon Musk, or what have you. They're very successful people, whether they're the richest people in the world, or they have all the spotlight in the world because they're that guy, or that girl, Naomi Osaka winning a Masters champion, so whatever, what I'm saying? Like they know work, what I'm saying? They wouldn't have got to where they were in life if they didn't work, and if they weren't the upper echelon of what work is, what I'm saying? Because if they didn't work, they ain't getting paid. If they didn't work, they're not gonna get, the fame and success. Okay, if they don't work, what I'm saying, they don't get their names etched in the history book. You know what I'm saying? And for the everyday common folk, you know what I'm saying, we all don't truly know what true work is and what that looks like. We have an idea of like, oh, like I see this all the time when I go to the gym. I go to Planet Fitness, and this is no like harm or shame or like me putting down anyone who's actively trying to change their life, okay? Because this is one of my things I'm so passionate about. But it's a great point to illustrate the topic of today. You know, if we all don't know what true work looks like, there are so many people who go to like a gym like Planet Fitness who, you know, want to change their life. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason they got the gym membership. That's the whole reason they bought the wardrobe. That's the whole reason they show up, you know, 5-6 days a week. That's the whole reason they even sometimes talk to the personal trainer they literally have on staff to teach you how to work out and, you know, create, you know, a setup that works for you and that you can do consistently to see progress. But all that being said, the number of people who you see who just go in there and will do like, you know, 2 reps over here, be like, okay, that was good. They'll go over here, like have terrible form, do like 15 reps of this, you know, maybe like 5-10 pounds, and then max it out at like 400 for like 2, and then they'll just be like, okay, I'll go over here now, and then they'll like run on the treadmill for like 30 seconds, and then they'll go back over there. Like what are you actually working on? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you working on like just trying to be a well-rounded athlete? You know what I'm saying? Or are you actually trying to change your life or something like that? Because a lot of people's work is not conducive with changing their like path in life. I say all that to say, like I said, I saw an Instagram video this last week, you know, about this same topic. It's one of the things that inspired this really, because this dude was he was like holding like 100-pound weight in his arm, like right here on the side by his chest, and then he was just holding the other weight just down by his side, and someone at the gym was making fun of him. But then that dude later found that clip and then posted the like why he was doing it. It's because he was holding his kid in his right arm and the baby bag in the left. You know what I'm saying? Like that's work, okay? Like homie went there with a singular purpose of, I'm trying to be a better dad. I want to be able to hold my kid for hours on end. I want to be able to hold the supplies. I want to be able to take care of this. And I'm going to do what I need to do to put myself in a situation to where I'm strong enough for it. That's work. What are all of these other people doing when I just see them messing around? They're being goofy. They're not even trying to, you know, like, what are we doing here? And like I said, I'm not putting down anyone who shows up and, you know, actually takes the steps to do something like this in life, because it's really freaking hard. And that's why we have so many obese people in America. You know what I'm saying? Not all of it is due to people eating too much, or not all of it is due to, you know, folks not exercising or what have you. But a lot of it is, okay? I'm not going to lie, you know, myself included. Like, I got big, yes, because I like broke my ankle. I had to like literally sit on the couch for like the whole summer as a young child. Like, even if you ate normal, you just burned so many less calories, so you just gain that extra weight. And I never did anything to really purposefully work to lose that weight, and that's why I'm big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of any medicine. It wasn't because I ate too much. I literally gained weight just eating normal, you know what I'm saying, and never lost it. Now, arguably, you could say I've maintained that weight by probably eating poorer than I did when I was in 7th grade, and that's an accurate point. But that being said, I've done a lifestyle change before and lost that weight, you know what I'm saying? And I'm currently in the middle of that lifestyle change right now, to where this shirt is looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's looking real baggy for all the people who are listening, you know what I'm saying? That being said, this shirt is like a 2XL, so it is already huge, but it is a really baggy shirt. And it's cool to like slowly but surely fit into clothes that I used to be able to fit in, you know, back in high school, you know what I'm saying? And I've graduated college now. So, these are the things I think about, like work. Like, I use the gym as an example, but this applies to everything. Like, whether it's your day-to-day life, your job, you know, just interactions with the public, strangers you meet, you know, is it going to church? Maybe that's something to you. Like, do you work for God? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really religious, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to like really get all up in this all in today's episode. But that being said, like for some of y'all be claiming y'all are, but y'all don't be working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be showing up when the times are good and when the times are bad. You know what I'm saying? You only show up when stuff's not going right. You ain't working. So like, what are you, if you put in 50% effort, what do you expect to get back? You know what I'm saying? This is something that I believe so wholeheartedly because I see it firsthand all the time. I'm hanging around very successful people, very, there's no other way to say it, like very successful young millionaires, you know what I'm saying? People who own businesses, people who, got like 10 LLCs under a trust in a holding company, that in a Bahamas bank account, you know what I'm saying? There's levels to this, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, myself included, at times, we all don't know what true work looks like. We all just complain. We all talk about the 1% like it's all this or that, or we all talk about, just people who are in shape like it's this or that smart kid with a 4.5 GPA top of their college class or what have you, and just complain or do this or do that. But y'all ain't willing to put in the work. And that's the crazy thing, is that this concept is so troubling for some. You can guide the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. Excuse me, I can give y'all the sauce right now, but like, y'all gonna do anything with it? You gonna go out there and change your life today instead of just scrolling Instagram on your phone. You're gonna, actually use your business account and DM some people and try to make some business happen. Because that's what I did. The whole meeting I was at last night in dude's restaurant he's about to open. Oh my God, that only happened because of networking on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. It's insane. And like, you meet one person and they see the work ethic. I love how I've been emphasizing work this whole show, but they see the work ethic and they're like, hey, yo, bro, I'm actually working on this project. Come over here. And then opportunity. The failure is not an option. I'm in crazy circles now. I already believed I was going to do this full time. Maybe not as soon as I thought I was going to potentially do it, but like, I got to make this work. You know what I'm saying? I got to, okay? Because oh my God. Oh, like, that's all I got to say. Wait till you see what we're working on, But all that being said, we all don't know what true work looks like, especially in America. We are very privileged folk over here. We got food consistently. We got water consistently. We got internet consistently in a lot of places. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places. The fact that you can, turn your phone on and know what time of day it is on the year. The fact that, I was having a conversation with my roommate about the whole, like, is Israel, like, Hamas thing. And, like, when I didn't know something, I just Googled it. You know what I'm saying? Like most people in our country don't even do that. They just talk uneducatedly. And I started saying some stupid ish. And I was like, yo, let me educate myself real quick. I have unlimited, my phone's on the ground. I have unlimited information right here. And yes, okay, I am my background. You can call me a narcissist, but this is Darshaun Smith getting the shot, okay? For everyone who's listening, it's just me holding my camera, and I got some fire pictures right then and there. So shout out to the photographer who photographed me. But that being said, get to work, y'all. Get to work. Get to work. Okay, I'm about to, if it's not trademarked already, I'm about to trademark that. I'm putting that on t-shirts, hats, cups, mugs, stickers. Get to work. Okay, stay positive too, and make today count. Okay, those three things are like my sayings. Okay, it used to be just stay positive. Okay, but that's not enough. Okay, you got to make today count. Tomorrow could be over. We could get hit by an asteroid. You know what I'm saying? Your partner could take you out at night, and I don't mean on a date. They can, slit the throat and you're dead. You know what I'm saying? They could, do some crazy things. You may just be walking down the street and get struck by lightning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's possible. You know what I'm saying? You may get into an accident and lose your leg or something like that. So get to work. Make today count, okay? And most importantly, stay positive, okay? It's been real. I'm going to catch y'all around. Make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, follow, unfollow, share, report. I don't really care what you do, as long as you're staying positive at the end of the day, okay? Let me know what you thought about today's episode, and let me know if you have any topics that you want me to cover going forward, okay? This was a nice short and sweet one because I got to go photograph the marching band in like 2 hours for the women's basketball crossover at Kinnick thing. That's going to be a movie. I might actually make a vlog or something like that, and because that's 50,000 people to show up for a women's basketball game outdoors, low-key when it's drizzling. Like, wow. We lit, y'all. My life's a movie, and I hope yours is too. Goodbye. Woo! Bonk.